Okay, so I think the YouTube streaming has been fixed, so we can begin. Okay, yeah. So thank you everyone, all the participants as well as university members for joining this graduation ceremony of the third batch of postgraduate diploma in development leadership. So it's a warm welcome to all of you. Now we started this program 1 year back in the month of January, and I still remember how anxious all of you were. The anxiety was broadly, coming back to school after a long time. And also you had multiple questions about assignments, exams, lectures, how are things going to be in a classroom, sitting whole day for 2-3 weeks. So yes, we were also equally anxious because dealing with people like you who are very active, it's actually a challenge. But I hope, you have learned something, and definitely we have gone quite far. So while you had, I'm assuming that you had a fruitful learning year, but I must tell you one thing, having professionals here, interacting with you all, it's a great learning experience for us. And not just for the people who are coordinating or are teaching in the program, but for the entire faculty body in general. So it has been a really fruitful year for us with the diploma program in development leadership. And I hope it is the same for you all as well. So with that, I'll not take much time. Anyways, this YouTube streaming has taken up quite a bit of time. So I'll invite our Pro Vice Chancellor, Richa, to come and say a few words here. Thank you.
Thanks, Pooja. All right, so let me also welcome everyone to this graduation ceremony. The participants who have worked hard throughout the year to make it to the end of the program, their families and friends who have supported them, some of whom are here, some who are watching online, their colleagues who have covered for them while they have been absent from work. I'm sure they have also contributed to your presence and ability to complete the program. As I was thinking about this, I was trying to do some calculations. You know how much I love numbers. So you have probably been in classes for more than 270 hours during this year. You have done more than 40 assignments. So to Pooja's point, right? So, it would have seemed a lot if we had given you the number at the beginning. Now we say it, ho gaya, it's fine, right? And I'm sure you've made many sacrifices in terms of what you have prioritized and what you have deprioritized to be able to make time for this program. And so we are very appreciative of that effort that every single one of you has put in to make it through to this point. What I'll do is I'll just give you a sense of how we think about these kinds of programs, but more importantly, how, from the foundation's perspective, I'll start there and give you an overall sense. You already probably know this, but I'll go ahead anyway. So as you know, Azim Premji University is part of Azim Premji Foundation. The foundation started about 14 years ago, and for the majority of our existence, our work has focused on the field of public education. And around COVID time, we started working on livelihoods as well as health. We are growing our work in education in many different ways in different parts of the country. We are also, the work in livelihoods that we started 3 years ago, that's also been growing. And in health, that's probably going to become one of our bigger areas of work. And here I'm talking about direct work. Many of you already know we are planning to make investments in work in health in terms of a set of hospitals and with them associated in some locations, also medical colleges. Don't know the numbers, we have certain grand plans, but we will start with one in Ranchi. And So as you know, we already have, well, you are here, campus in Bangalore. We have already a campus operating in Bhopal. Our third campus will be in Ranchi. And it will start with work, as I mentioned, on the medical side, as well as our usual kinds of programs. See, the way we think about our programs, we have undergraduate programs that'll be there in all the campuses that we will have eventually. Undergraduate programs, by very nature, tend to be disciplinary in nature. So you'll have sciences, you'll have social sciences, humanities, and so on. Maybe a few interdisciplinary programs. Our postgraduate programs are designed and imagined very differently. Because the university has a very explicit social purpose, all our postgraduate programs are designed with a clear social purpose in mind. So you will see that across the board. So we have Masters in Education, which is designed for people who want to enter the sector of education. We have Masters in Development, same imagination. In Bhopal, we now have Master of Public Health. And we'll be graduating our very first batch from that program in 6 months. And so on. So whichever master's programs that we have a very clear social purpose. Even the ones coming up in the future, for example, some of you were already talking about it. We are planning a master's in development management. And again, as you can see, it has a direct link to the social sector. So that's how we think about our postgraduate programs. We also recognize that not everybody is able to take time off to for a year, 2 years. So we also have a set of diplomas and certificates which are intended for working professionals, which you are all part of. In addition to this, many of you have also previously joined our short professional development programs. They are not credited, no assignments there. Just 3-4 days, sometimes a week. And those are offered in many areas of education and development. So I think in all the kinds of programs that we do, these diplomas and certificates and short programs that we do for working professionals are the closest to our heart, because they align very highly with the work that we actually do and wish to be doing. So it's always a pleasure for me to not only teach in these programs, but also be here at the end to congratulate all of you on this very joyous occasion of completing this 1 whole year of this intensive program. So with that, let me close and just congratulate every single one of you again for coming out the other side. All right.
Yeah, it's working now. Yes, so thank you so much, Richa. With this, we have a very small ceremony here. And so we don't really have the certificates, right? I mean, not yet. Today was your last day of class and we could not have managed to print the certificates. So what we have is a small felicitation that we like to do, and for which I would request Sharad, our registrar here, to come and give the books. Yes. So I have the names. I would request the participants to come up on the stage and yeah. So the first name is Aishwarya, but she's not here, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, she cannot receive it online. Yeah. But we'll be sending it to her. Okay, Ajay? Okay. Arunima? Ashutosh, Priyanka, Birobruto, Deepak, Digangana, John, John, Michelle, Neha Arora, Nirupama, Nitesh, Prasanjit, Manjeet, Smita, Neha Gupta, Ravi, Sukanya, Saurabh, Sean, Seema, Shubhashri. And last but not least, Vibhu. Thank you so much, everyone. Sharad, can I have a few words from you?
A very hearty congratulations to all of you once again. So nice to see all of you receiving the books and also supporting each other. I'm sure that has been the spirit with which you have engaged throughout the program and being supportive of each other and encouraging each other. And that is the spirit by which all our students in the university operate too. So very happy to see that happening in a diploma program too. Richa has mentioned about the larger purpose of the university. In the operational version of it, the purpose gets translated into 4 kinds of work that we do. You're familiar with that. One is the degree program. You're familiar. We have master's and undergraduate degrees, where much of our effort, most faculty here in the university teach in those programs, and we have about 200 students across about 17, 18 programs that is being offered. That is our primary work. The second work is the continuing education. In a way, what you've been part of is that we want to contribute to the field, the professional field, to improve the capabilities of people. And the fresh graduates and the working professionals, though they are part of regular programs too, this is an exclusive effort by the university to see that we have contribution to the social sector by empowering people who are in the field. Pooja has already mentioned this before, that it is two-way engagement, that we feel that we have contributed to the society by providing education to you. In the meanwhile, we are extremely happy to be benefited by the kind of engagement that we are having with you. Our regular program, the undergraduate and postgraduate programs, have extremely being benefited by the kind of inputs that people who teach in the diploma and certificate programs have brought to the program. It not only opens up new insights into the area of the field, but also shows us what are the areas where even the young graduates can be directed to. That way, we are very, very happy to say that our university has been extensively benefited by the presence of working professionals on our campus. The third kind of work that we do is the public outreach. We publish extensively for people who are in the professional field, primarily in education, and also organize public events for the benefit of people. And the fourth thread of our work is research, and both faculty research individually and also through the research center. And these 4 work are also supportive of each other. That one of the work that we are referring to would also contribute to the work in the other field. That way, we would like to keep it very tight by seeing that 4 different threads that we are working together will cohere to take our larger vision of the university further. In providing good quality continuing education, over the years, Azim Premji Foundation started its work primarily working with the government school teachers. We have the experience of working with them for about 24 years now. they started off with more on-field, on-site, short-term program kind of an engagement. And that experience has allowed us to convert that into more organized, systematic diploma and certificate programs over the years. Currently, we are offering 5 different diploma programs. We started off with diploma program in early childhood education. Then we continued to offer in inclusive education, learning disability, and educational assessment. These are the 4 programs that we are offering in education. Development leadership is the 5th one that we are offering, and there are more plans to expand this list. Something that will come up is one of those is on educational leadership, and a couple of more diplomas would come up in livelihood and health sector too. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is that our work with the people who are in the field would continue, not only in increasing the numbers, the number of people who would be benefited by this kind of an engagement will increase, and also the scope, the area with which we would engage will also increase over the years. It is not only to contribute to the sector, but also to improve our own ways of engagement. That way we want to keep it two-way. Much of this, our initiations would always include significant ground understanding. We do extensive field work to see what kind of certificate diploma would have demand, what kind of certificate and diploma programs people would like to take up also. And hence, our engagement with the field gets reinforced by the kind of feedback you people give by participating, attending, and completing the program, and contributing to the society directly. And our engagement will continue, not only with the new set of students who would come, but also with you people who have been with us, and we would like to continue our engagement with you. Nancy will talk more about inducting you into our alumni network, and with that I would like to congratulate and thank all of you for being part of this engaging and extensive program. I congratulate all the faculty members who have taught you and made your presence in the campus very, very active and engaging. Special congratulations to Adarsh, my friend, who has taught a course. I was very happy to see that he has engaged in this program. All their effort has gone into your completing the program. I would like to congratulate all of them and you once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharad. So as Sharad was saying that, yeah, we will continue to engage with all of you. And as Raj Gopal used to say, that from this day onwards, you cease to be a student. What you become is an alumni. And to take you forward and to just give you a little bit about, what alumni means and what is the alumni team doing to get all of you on board, we have Nancy and Anthony, you've already met. Nancy, who would be talking a little bit about the alumni functions and what you can think of when you get onboarded in the alumni team.
Thank you so much, Pooja. So a very good evening to all of you, and first of all, congratulations for this lovely day and lovely evening, a very warm evening with all of you. So yes, so we are here from the alumni team, and yes, this is one of the most beautiful functions of any institution, to have that warm engagement with the students who have graduated. So we are here to welcome here, to onboard you all to another journey with this warm association with this university. And that's why we are here, and myself and Mr. Das Anthony. So he leads the function of both placements and alumni, and I anchor the alumni function, exclusively alumni function. So we would like to be the face for y'all. So I'm sure that we will connect further, and we can have a round of a good engagement, once all these ceremonies are over, probably in the month of January. We can connect with all of you and see how we could onboard all of you, and we can start our journey together as an alumni function from Azim Premji University. And Anthony, thank you so much.
So once again, I'm here, yeah, and I'm not going to take much of time, right? So last time when we met, we spoke about placements, right? So it was all for us, a lot of things related to placements, but now the next couple of minutes, it's going to be for you, yeah, alumni and alumni office. But yeah, again, ironically, the fact is that that session was just right after lunch, and now, no, we know that we are in between you and your plate. Yeah, it's dinner time. I think almost food is ready. So, but these are the slots I'm getting. Yeah, I mean, I'm not involved in this. And so I'm going to promise that no, this is going to be really short. And to facilitate this, I also have my notes ready. Yeah, so next 3-4 minutes, and absolutely for you, and welcome you all, to the alumni offices, to transition from students to alumni, right? So first thing, I just want to congratulate all of you on completing your diploma program in development leadership, batch 2024. As experienced social development practitioners, your contribution to the sector is already immense, right? So now it's actually time to update your LinkedIn profiles saying that, I got graduated from Azim Premji University doing this course. And it's high time for all of you to contribute back to the university, being associated with the university. And on behalf of the alumni office, so we are here to support your transition from students to alumni, right? And that is what Nancy had also mentioned. So we are having a lot of plan, and so I think once your credit grades are on, I think those things are pending, and I hope all of you will get through that. And the official announcement of transition of students to alumni will take place. Yeah. So what we see is just not alumni. Yeah. So we envision, and the plan is just behind that. We actually want you to transition from students to alumni, and hopefully to mentors, recruiters, and ambassadors. Yeah. Since alumni and placements are merged together, I'm adding this word recruiters here. Yeah. And I'm also happy to introduce my colleague Nancy, and both of us are going to anchor this function for all of you. And we are incredibly proud of your achievements and wish you a great success in your professional journeys. The university is committed to fostering strong alumni connections, and we hope you will remain engaged with us. And finally, Nancy and I promise that we will keep disturbing you, and through mails, probably calls and WhatsApp also. So we'll also take, send a Google form asking what is your preference, WhatsApp or message, calls, or whatever it is. Based on that, we'll keep disturbing you, and this disturbance is going to start right away. The moment you hold on your plate, we too will be there, starting a conversation with you, and this conversation is going to be a never-ending one. Yeah. So happy to welcome you all, and we will take this higher. This is not a full stop. This is a comma. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anthony and Nancy. I think we are way ahead of time. We are doing very well on our clocks today. And I think also because all of us are hungry. So as Anthony was saying, the plate is right over there, and we would go. But before we do, so we've come to the end of this small little ceremony. And as I said, it's not very formal ceremony, but it's mostly to our way of saying thank you and showing our gratitude towards your participation. And as both Richa and Sharad have been saying, it's not just a learning for you all, it's a great learning for us. Every time we interact with professionals, it enriches our own learning about the field and about our work. So with that, I would like to thank all the participants are able to join us here, and whoever is probably watching us online, thanks for being a part of this program. I would also like to thank Richa and Sharad, very busy, but they have been kind enough to take out time. And I would also like to thank our other university members, our faculty members, Avnish, Anuradha, Mani, Adarsh, of course, we cannot miss him. I'd like to thank our outreach team, Shanta, who's there, and she works consistently to make sure that, whatever we do in the university in terms of courses, people, it gets out there. So thanks, Shanta, for coming here. We have Snehashri from Program Office, even though she's not a part of this diploma anymore, but she's kind enough to come and see whether things have been going okay or not. So thanks, Sneha. I would also like to thank Nancy and Anthony. Last moment, I asked them to please come and talk about placement and alumni, and they have done it for me. Thank you so much. And all the other members, Sharat, Chandru, community, we don't have community communications team. Prasad is there. Thank you so much. And also the facilities team who have made everything possible. I must tell you, on a very short notice, they were able to arrange everything, including this slide, which we got only morning today. So thank you, everyone, and thanks everyone who's watching online. It was great to have you here, and it was a wonderful year with all of you being on campus. Thank you so much. So the dinner is organized in Sabarmati, Sabarmati Welcome Center, yes. Yes, okay. We have lots of time. If you have something to showcase or, maybe talk, we have time for that as well.